Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Here we go. You ready?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from... I was looking for a rewards card member named Jim.
Okay, yeah, that's me.
Jim, how are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's lucky winner.
Oh, okay. What did I win?
Every single month, we choose one lucky rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. It's our way of saying thank you for shopping. You've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy chocolate, and cards to be delivered to anybody that you want.
Okay, cool.
Here's how it works. I can get the information in just a matter of minutes over the phone.
Okay, I guess.
Great. Do you know who you want to send them to now, or do you need me to call you back?
Send them to Alicia. Put, thank you for making me feel so young, and take care of yourself.
Okay, great. Well, thank you very much. And guess now it's time for me to tell you that this is not the grocery store. My name is actually Jubal from a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And I'm your daughter. Dad, how can you do this? Dad, really? Like, what about Mom? Hello?
Hello?
Dad, I can't believe you did this.
We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, and your daughter, Kaylee, is on the phone. She thought you might be messing around with her friend, Alicia.
Apparently he is.
Jesus. I can't believe you did this.
What?
She did this.
What did you do, Dad? I mean, really? Alicia, you've known her since you were a kid, for goodness sake.
I mean, I don't know what to say, man. I mean, yeah, nothing has happened between us, but yeah, I was talking to her. I mean, I shouldn't have. I know your mom would probably kill me, but I don't know. She started talking to me, and I guess she made me feel a certain way that, she made me feel like attractive again and wanted, and it just, I don't know, it kind of triggered me, and I just started talking to her. I think it was inappropriate, but I mean, nothing happened. I just was talking to her. She was telling me about this guy that she was with, and yeah, I just kind of gave her an ear to spill her story to, and a shoulder to cry on. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I did anything wrong. I didn't touch her. Nothing happened, and it was just talking. And it was texting. We never hung out or anything like that. I just texted with her. And
texting with another woman? Well, you think Mom would agree with that?
I mean, you're acting like I was sending her or something.
Were you?
Well, of course not.
All right, you know what, Dad? Since you seem to be like, I don't know, fishing, swimming around here, not kind of getting to the point, let me text Kaylee directly right now and tell her that you finally told me the truth and see what she has to say to that.
Whoa, that's not necessary.
Send. Already sent.
If you're doing nothing wrong, Jim, why would you care if she texted her friend?
I'm sure she's going to blow it out of proportion and be dramatic about it and everything.
She said she didn't know how to tell me. Oh, I didn't know how to tell you, is her reply to my text. I didn't know how to tell you. Yeah, Jesus
You're blowing
Christ.
this out of proportion. You're being dramatic.
You're cheating on my mother with my dearest friend. How am I being dramatic? How is that blowing? How should I take that? Oh, that's wonderful, Dad. I'm going to have a new stepmom.
Oh, my God.
She could be my sister's stepmom. How do you
that's not what it was. I mean,
okay, who's going to tell Mom, you or me? Because one of us is telling my mother. She says it only happened twice. What only happened twice?
Oh, my God. Why are you talking to her about this?
That's the problem here? Really?
Well, why don't you just tell her?
Yeah.
Then she doesn't have to talk to Alicia.
Well, it's none of her business.
Well, you're cheating on your wife with your daughter's friend.
Yeah, I'm not cheating on my daughter, so my daughter needs to stay out of it.
Let me text Mom then and see if she thinks I should stay out of it. Let me see what Mom has to say about this.
I have to go.
What?
This is ridiculous.
Wait, let's see what Mom has to say. Hold on. Wait, Bubble, she's answering back. Give me a second.
He hung up, Kaylee.
Oh, my mom's answering. I can't. She doesn't answer. I mean, she's answering, but I can't see what she said yet.
You're really telling her right now?
What am I supposed to do? Like, that's horrible.
Maybe go talk to your mom now.
I'm going to go to her house. Oh, my. I can't believe. I thought he was going to be like, oh, no, we're just friends. Something. I don't even know what I expected, but.
Well, you did your mom a favor.
What? That's messy.
15 years they were together. 15 years. Well, this is.
I'm so sorry.
Unfortunately, I'm not surprised with her, but yeah.
Oh.
Good luck, Kaylee. Let us know if you need any help with anything, okay?
Thanks, guys. I'm going to see my mom right now.
Okay.
Laura is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her husband of 4 years named Cam might be sleeping around. So hopefully he isn't, but we'll see if we can help you out. Laura, why don't you tell us what's going on?
So Kim's my husband of like 4 years, and we've been through a lot, but I would say mostly good. We don't really fight much, but when we do, it tends to always be kind of the same topic. So Kim kind of had like this former life, like a whole different side of Cam, and he even actually refers to it as like the time before we met. And he was just like a completely different person, like different career, different friends. But there's like this one friend that he has that, I don't know, just from like day one, I have not been able to get past. Like,
So who is the friend? Like, is it a guy friend that gets him into trouble? Is it a girlfriend you don't want him spending time with?
So it's with a girl named Holly, and through the years, like, he's told me all these stories about he and Holly used to like party really hard, and they'd be like closing the bars, and they'd like even go to raves, and they've even almost got arrested several times, and like just like complete opposite of how he is now. He's stayed friends with Holly this whole time, and to be honest, I haven't been thrilled about that, but it's like things have totally taken a turn, and I feel like he's hiding something about Holly. I can tell when he's been like communicating with her, and he's like started to like leave the room when she calls. And there was even like one night where he was just texting like really late and like kind of left the room and then like would go out and then come back in and texting. And I did ask him about it, and he said something like she just needed advice from him, and then he didn't even go any further than that. Just like she needs some advice. He's never said that they like anything happened between them. I get this like weird feeling before us that maybe something's happened. He kind of somewhat hinted at it, but never said like there was anything between them. So my last straw, I got an email from our cell phone company, and it said that there's been a phone added, and it was in Holly's name. And yeah, and it's like a nice new phone. And so, I saw this, and I'm just like, so basically that's why I'm calling you guys, because I like that's just my radar antenna or whatever has been up, and this was like the last straw.
Would you add someone to your phone plan? That's so obvious.
Yeah, it feels kind of sloppy. But also, if he doesn't think that she's seeing the phone stuff, maybe it's like, well, why would you give your side piece like a burner phone?
A nice burner phone
that your wife could see.
Yeah, unless it's like hiding in plain sight, right?
Like wants to be caught. Oh my God.
Is he acting different outside of the way that he communicates with Holly? Like, is he still good with you? Or is he just kind of more standoffish?
No, things actually don't seem different with us. I guess I've been a bit more like stressed out and like suspicious, and more just like he's not pulling away from me any, but
you just feel like there's a third person in your relationship.
Yeah.
I mean, the phone thing is strange.
Yeah.
And what did he say about it?
Well, he didn't say about the phone. When I, was asking him why he was like talking to her so much, he said he was just like giving her advice, and he didn't really go into any details of like what advice that would be.
And did you ask him about adding her on the phone?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Okay. Okay, so he doesn't know that you know that.
No.
Well, we'll see if we can figure it out. You already told us what grocery store you guys are a rewards card member at, so we'll call and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to someone else or her.
Right.
Okay.
Hopefully not, but we'll see. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
only on the Jubal Show.
If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Laura is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband, Cam, of 4 years, might be cheating. So we're about to call and pretend to be from the grocery store that their rewards card member's at and say that he's the lucky winner. Every single month we choose one rewards card member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those flowers to Laura or to somebody else. But before we do that, Laura, why don't you refresh everybody's memory on your situation?
So Cam has this longtime friend from before we were ever together, Holly, and he just has been texting her a lot. And I don't know, walking away, texting. And basically I found out from our phone company that he's added her a phone on our plan.
So weird.
That is weird.
Yeah.
And you haven't asked him about that?
No, that's why I called you guys. I didn't know what, if he made up a lie or something, how I would deal with it. So I figured you guys could get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, and she's not an ex, but she's somebody that you think he may have had a thing with at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah, thanks.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, my name is Jordan. I'm calling from I was looking for our rewards card member named Cam.
Yeah, this is him.
Cam, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say thank you very much for shopping with us and congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, so what's going on?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered to anybody that they want from our floral department. It's our way of saying thank you very much for shopping. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't know you guys did this.
Well, we do, and you are this month's lucky winner. So I will first need the first and last name of the person you'd like to send them to.
It's Holly.
Would you like to put anything in a card?
Yeah, I'm always here for you, love Cam.
And now I will inform you that this is not the grocery store at all. My name is Jubal, and this is a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, hi, Cam. We're all here. My name's Nina.
Yeah, and I'm Victoria.
And your wife, Laura, is actually on the phone.
What?
We do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, and we try to see if people are cheating based on who they send flowers to. And your wife suspected you might be sleeping around, and I'm sure she's got some questions for you.
Great.
That's all you have is great. Really?
What is this? What are you doing? Like you had to go through these lengths. You couldn't just talk to me about this.
Well, but you're not talking to me.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? What are you doing? My God!
Yeah, this is a ridiculous way of going about things.
Are you cheating? I feel like we just need to ask.
No, I'm not cheating.
Oh, really? How do you explain you're sending flowers to Holly and you add her to our phone plan? What the oh my God.
Yeah,
I'm so stupid.
Obviously I know you don't like her. That's just not a secret. And she and I have been friends for a long time, and her boyfriend of 5 years left her. And he was the main breadwinner. He was cheating on her. She caught him. I know this is ironic considering the situation. He took everything, TV, everything. She has nothing. So I was just trying to help her out. She's going through a really difficult time right now. So she was on his phone bill. So I added her to mine just so she can have a phone for a few months till she gets her own.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Why wouldn't you tell your wife?
Of course she's going to misconstrue things. She's going to look deeper and think it's worse than it is.
I mean, has Laura, your wife, Cam, been unreasonable about your friendship with Holly?
No, but I can tell it bothers her.
Okay, well, that's not exactly a very compassionate way to deal with somebody that you care about with something bothering them. You could address it with her.
Yeah, I know how it sounds and I know how it looks, but yeah, that's all there is.
Not really making a compelling argument, no offense.
I know, I'm kind of waiting for the I love you, baby. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
This is such a misunderstanding. Laura, are you believing this? How are you feeling?
Honestly, I'm so confused. Actually, knowing Cam's heart, it sounds like something he would do, but like the mistrust of me to not be able to tell your own wife that you're doing this, like that. There's just such a lack of trust in me, and I'm so confused. I honestly, I don't know what to think.
I'm sorry, I really am. I just didn't want there to be any more resentment that you have towards her. I already know, my relationship makes you uncomfortable. I figured me doing this stuff for her would make you even more uncomfortable, resent her even more. So I, should keep quiet about it. I don't want to add more stress to Holly's life either. I'm not cheating on you. I love you. It's just I just was scared to tell you because I didn't, I want you to freak out or get upset about it, and I want you to read more into it than what it was.
You can see how this looks, though. Right?
I know it looks horrible, and I know I'm being defensive. I'm also really caught off guard by everything. But yeah, I mean, I just don't want to tell you. I know I'm sorry, and I'm just trying to help out a friend. Her boyfriend leaving her was totally abrupt, and she's kind of a mess about it. So I was just trying to help her.
But you said love Cam on the flowers,
I said that to her before. It's she's my friend.
Okay.
She's just a friend.
Yeah. Okay. You promised me there's been nothing
I promise there's nothing going on.
You guys sound like you need to sit down and just
I think that's a great idea. I think we should sit down with Holly because you know what? If this is so important, I'm not cruel. If she's really in need, we're a team, and we both need to be there for her.
I love that.
I think that is a great idea. No more secrets. This has been the scariest time I've gone through, and
no, I think it's a good idea too. I think we sat down, and I think if you saw Holly, you would, understand there's nothing else going on.
Okay. Yeah. Let's do that. I think we all need that right now.
I need that right now.
Yeah. I want to go to dinner with you guys.
I feel like I want to see it for myself too.
Well, I know you guys obviously have stuff to talk about. Cam sounds sincere to me though. He does sound that way.
And I actually kind of respect the fact that he's looking out for his friend that way.
Yeah.
Just communication.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Cam, if you would have,
right.
I know you didn't want to tell your wife that you were helping your friend out like that because you were concerned she might think something, but by you not telling her, it actually looks worse than if you did tell her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, good luck. Talk it out, and hopefully you guys can all get together and work things out.
Thank you, guys.
The Jubal Show's.
Maria is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of 3 years, Craig, might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help her out. Maria, I'm sorry you're in that situation. What's going on?
I don't know. I just feel like things have been really weird lately with my boyfriend Craig. What's weird about it is that we never fight. Nothing's ever wrong. So a lot of our friends tell us that we are the perfect couple. But lately I have really been wondering about our friend Jenna that comes over. She's over a lot, and let me tell you also that we always have friends over, almost every day. We're very social. We love having people over. We love hosting parties. But our friend Jenna, she's been over a lot. And, I often go to work and she's hanging out, which is fine. And sometimes she'll crash. But lately I've just been kind of feeling like things have been a little bit weird or a little bit off, and sometimes I feel like I leave and then I come back and it feels like I'm interrupting something. So I don't know. I just wanted to call and see if you guys can help me.
I feel like that's kind of weird, no? You spend the night at your friend's house, but then you should probably leave in the morning and not be there alone with the boyfriend or a husband.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a courtesy, or am I just tripping?
I feel like that's pretty standard.
So Jenna's not in a relationship.
No. She loves to be the third wheel, with all of our friends. So she's just kind of the consummate third wheel, I guess.
Okay.
Do you think your friend would do something with your boyfriend?
I have to say that one of the things I do love about her is she's very free-spirited and is very open-minded. So I wouldn't think that it would be entirely out of her character, to be honest. But I also
trust her. And so that's why I leave and I'm willing to have her like crash over and, and leave them alone. Like I've always had a trust there. So I guess I don't know now.
Is your boyfriend acting different aside from the fact that Jenna's just there?
I have to say there was this one time, and this is kind of the one thing that keeps sticking out of my head, is I came home one day and went into the bedroom, and we have a bathroom that's like connected, and Jenna's like out sitting and watching TV, and I open the bathroom door, and then he's saying, "It's showtime," and then does like he's like naked and does a helicopter.
What?
It's funny.
Yeah, it is.
It was his face when all of a sudden it seemed like he was surprised that it was me. And I knew that Jenna had been there that day. And so that's really the part that has stuck with me. And so I questioned him on it and was like, hey, did I surprise you? Did you think that Jenna was coming in or what's going on? And so then felt like it was a lot of backtracking, sort of like, oh, no, baby, like I thought, I heard you, but then, I wasn't. He didn't really give me a good excuse, but I just was sort of like, whatever, fine. I've had a long day at work. Let it go. That's really what's been sort of giving me pause on all of this. And I try to sort of ask Jenna, like, hey, what have you guys been up to today? And just got really short answers, which was also a little bit unusual. And like we had just got a new delivery of weed, and like it's, a really strong strain that we haven't had before. And like we smoke a lot, and that's, fine and all, but sometimes that can kind of like make everyone a little loosey-goosey. I mean, isn't that the point?
We'll see if we can figure it out for you. You told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one random rewards member who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that they want, and we'll see if he sends them to you or somebody else, okay?
Amazing.
Play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Maria is on the phone, and we're about to call her boyfriend, Craig. They've been together for 3 years, but now she thinks she's cheating. We're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store he's a rewards card member at, and say that he's the big winner of 36 long stem red roses that can be delivered to anybody that he wants, and see if he sends those to his girlfriend or to somebody else. But before we do that, Maria, why don't you catch everybody up on your situation?
So I have been with my boyfriend for several years, and we always have friends over, and we're very social people. But lately, we've had one of our best friends over a lot, and which is normal. But I came home, and there was an incident where I walked in on him, and it seemed like he thought that it was going to be someone else opening the door, and so I really have been kind of questioning that and questioning both of them. And so now I'm at a point where I feel like I need to find answers, and I feel like I need help.
Okay. Are you ready for us to call him?
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from I was looking for a rewards card member named Craig.
This is he?
Hi, Craig. Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, what does that mean?
Oh, every single month, maybe you didn't know this, we choose one lucky rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that you want. So you've won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you would like to within the 50 United States of America.
Wow, all right. That's awesome.
If you know who you want to send them to, I can take the information over the phone in just a matter of minutes.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it right now.
So I'll need the first and last name of the person first.
Jenna.
Would you like to put anything on a card to Jenna?
Yeah. Could you put, see you tonight? You know where I live.
And you know who else knows where you live?
Who?
your girlfriend Maria, who's on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi. Okay. So you sent those flowers to Jenna. What's that about?
Wait, what's going on?
What's going on is this is actually a radio show. It's called the Jubal Show, and we do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, and that's why your girlfriend emailed us.
What?
Yeah. Craig, hi. I have been asking you what the has been going on lately, and here you are. Of course, now I know for sure that is what you're doing. You are hooking up with Jenna. You're hooking up with Jenna. I knew it all along. What do you have to say for yourself? I mean, seriously, right now, I knew it. It was that day I came home and I asked you, and you were surprised to see me, and now this is what's going on. This is what you were like. I find out on a radio show.
Do you feel better about calling me out?
Seriously? That's what you're going to say right now?
I mean, she shouldn't be off completely at me because she cheated on me with Jenna too.
What?
One night we were sitting around and we were just talking casually, and Jenna was a little bit more wasted than she usually gets. And we were laughing about something that Maria had said, and Jenna let it slip that Maria and them started making out, and that led to them going to the bedroom.
Oh.
What?
Well, hold up. That's totally different. That was totally different.
Is
that
it?
was just like, it is. That was just like experimenting, like, and totally not, like, meant nothing and was just sort of like an in the moment thing.
Well, did you say anything to Maria when it happened the first time, though? Did you call her out on that and tell her that wasn't cool?
When I found out about it, I was really off, but then I just decided to get even, and me and Jenna hooked up.
Okay.
So this whole time, one, you knew when that wasn't like even a big deal at all, but this is that's what you decided to do? Like, it's not even the same thing.
Well, how's that any different than what you did?
It just is. That was just like a spur of the moment, not even thinking about it, just thing that happened. And like, I honestly don't even know what to say.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I mean, now that you guys are like even, are you cool or what?
Look,
I mean,
Jenna told me about it while we were hooking up, and honestly, Maria, it kind of turned me on.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it really did.
Oh, I don't know. I guess I wish we would have talked about this way before all of this, because I don't know. Maybe we could like talk to Jenna about it later.
Okay, I'll let you guys finish this conversation out there.
Yeah.
But at least you know what happened with Jenna on both ends, I guess.
This just turned into girl math.
Yeah.
I did her, you did her, no, we'll do her.
Ruth is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she's been with her partner, Jesse, for 10 years.
Wow. That's a long time.
A long time, but now she thinks that he might be cheating. Ruth, what's going on? Why do you think Jesse might be cheating on you?
Okay, so we're both like very busy people. We're both in like corporate jobs, and we don't really even have time to like talk about having kids because we're so busy. So we both have our own offices in the house, and Jesse's always been more busy than I am. But like lately in the last 6 months, I feel like he's either at the office or at home in his office, and he's recently like staying at the office late nights, and he's only coming home like right before we go to bed. So we haven't had sex in months. So right before I contacted you guys, I was going through our bills, and I opened his Visa bill, and that's really nothing new. He just like kind of has me deal with the finances and stuff. And I saw a few purchases of women's clothing that were sent somewhere else, not my house. And I haven't seen anything that would cost what he bought sent to my house at all. And there were also quite a few purchases of roses made. Now, Jesse hasn't bought me roses in years, mostly because we agreed we're way too busy to take care of flowers or anything, so they're kind of frivolous. But I'm really wondering who he's buying these for. And I really want to confront him about all these purchases, but I'm kind of scared about what he's going to say.
So do you have like an anniversary or something coming up that it could be like surprise?
I was wondering if you guys knew if some of you passed because maybe they sent it to for condolences. I know, I'm sorry, but maybe.
I know, it's very odd to have like recurring purchases, I guess. So unless there's a bunch of people that are dying, I don't know.
No, I don't want that. It is absolutely odd. Are these places that you shop at?
No, like I even the expensive clothing, I'm not very into like shopping for myself that much. So even if they were for me, he knows that I'm not like big on clothes, and I've yet to see anything cross our mailbox that has anything to do with expensive clothing. So it's all odd.
And you haven't asked him about this at all, or have you?
I have not confronted him about it. I'm just kind of scared of what he's going to say.
Because you think he might be up to something. You don't want to hear that.
Yeah. Like, I don't want to say the word cheating, but that's what it feels like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand why you would jump to those conclusions. Now, this is just a story about something that, like, my uncle, when he was dating, he was in a long-term relationship, and he would buy me, his niece, nice things because he didn't have any kids, and he wouldn't tell her about it. So then she would always be like, well, wait, what did you just,
Wait, really?
He didn't feel like he needed to check in because I'm his niece, you know?
Right.
So I don't know if there's somebody in your man's life that he could be just, spoiling, that somebody that he loves that's not romantic.
I feel like we don't have any family members that like are even only children or like even for kids that we would, it's just very unlike him. Even if we did, I don't know how I would justify, like how he would justify explaining that to me.
Okay. Is there anybody that you like suspect that you can think of that it might be?
No, that's the whole thing. So we've always been busy. Like if there was ever a chance to cheat, I feel like it could have been done probably successfully if none of these purchases. Yeah, because like we have our own thing. Like we're very separately busy, and this is not something I would normally even think that I would have to deal with.
Well, we'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he shops at, so we'll call from there and do the usual. We'll say that every single month we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department as our way of saying thank you for shopping with us. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, get your To Catch a Cheater next.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
Only on The Jubal Show.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Ruth is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend? Was that a boyfriend at that point?
A man friend.
Yeah, you guys have been together for 10 years. And Ruth thinks that he might be cheating. Before we give him a call to see if we can catch him, Ruth, why don't you catch everybody up and tell us why you think he might be cheating?
Okay, so long story short, we've been together 10 years. We're both in corporate jobs. We're both very busy. We both have separate offices, and we've always been kind of workaholics. I have opened his bills recently, which I usually do because I handle the finances, and I found some suspicious purchases for both roses and expensive clothing that were not sent to my house.
Okay.
So
we're going to call him right now and pretend to be from the grocery store where he's a rewards card member and say that he's this month's big winner of flowers delivered anywhere that he wants to anybody that he wants. And we'll see if he sends those to you or to someone else. Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Jesse.
Yeah, that's me.
Jesse, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing call. I'm actually calling to tell you congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
Oh, okay, great. So what does that mean?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member at random who gets free flowers delivered from our floral department as our way of saying thank you for shopping with us. It's absolutely free. It's 36 long stem red roses, a box of chocolates, and a card.
Oh, that's nice. That's awesome. Okay, so I can pick it up or what?
Well, if you know who you want to send them to right now, I can take the information in just a couple minutes over the phone.
Okay, you'll deliver it though. That sounds
yes. Mm-hmm. Delivered anywhere within the 50 United States, absolutely free.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have you send to my girl Ruth.
And do you do a card too?
Yes, we can do a card. What would you like to put on the card?
Okay, so yeah, to Ruth, and have it say, I know we're too busy to take care of these, but I'm not too busy to tell you that I love you.
Okay. Are you married?
Nah, no, we're just, we've been together for a while.
Oh, how long?
I think the next anniversary will be 11 years.
Whoa, that's a long time. Well, then I guess I'll just let you know that this is not actually the grocery store. This is actually the Jubal Show. It's a radio show. My name's Jubal.
Hi. I'm all excited because you're not cheating, we think. I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
I'm confused. Are there flowers?
No, unfortunately. We do a segment on the show called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other is cheating on you, you can see if they send flowers to you or to someone else. And your girlfriend, Ruth, is actually on the phone.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and ask the obvious. Jesse, you did buy flowers. Who were those for?
What are you talking about?
Go ahead, Ruth.
I opened your Visa bill, and I was just like, I don't know, I was paying bills, and I saw all these charges for roses and stuff, and I mean, I don't get any. And I saw these charges for, like, really expensive clothing that were not sent to our house, so I don't know where they're going, and I got nervous.
Okay. I think we can all agree that cheating implies a physical relationship of some sort. What you've discovered through my Visa charges is, this is exactly the kind of thing you want to announce on the radio. I joined a campsite. I go to this campsite. We haven't been intimate together in quite some time, and so I got on the computer, and there's a website you can go to, and there are these girls who will, they'll perform various acts and deeds for
campsite. The campgrounds. Yeah, okay.
This is more of a live type of thing with the chat room and stuff, and I found a girl that I like on this campsite, and to be honest, Ruth, she kind of looks like you. With the charges for roses you saw, that's how you, quote unquote, tip these girls. And then, once you get to know them a little bit better, they share their Amazon wish lists, and you can buy them stuff off of there. And yeah,
they like roses for tips.
It's called a rose, but at the end of the day, it's a charge to my Visa. And again, I've never met.
Wow.
I've never met anybody in person. This is all just computer nonsense. I am not cheating on you.
First of all, I don't agree with that. I don't think that cheating has to be physical. And also, I'm kind of pissed that you're spending all this money on some stranger. You could be spending it on like us or me, or just, that's so crazy. And the fact that she looks like me is so crazy. Like, why? I'm right here. So why don't you just have sex with me for free? I don't know. Or buy me roses once in a while. I feel like it's cheating.
Ruth has a good point. Why not?
Ruth and I are both so busy. The Venn diagram of us both having a little bit of free time, it just doesn't even exist. And this is easy. I just type a website in and it pops up and it's on my schedule. And it's just, I'm not a monk. I'm not celibate. And so, instead of actually cheating or, going to Ruth and being told she's got a document to finish processing before she could deal with me, I just go type in this website and take care of business on my own. And then I get that you don't like it, but that's all it is.
I believe you in that respect. Like, I don't think you're doing anything physical or like even have like an emotional attachment to this person, but like the only way that this relationship's going to work is if we still connect on like an emotional and a physical level. I know you love me, but like if you want to be better, you need to remember that there was a time when we were having sex regularly, and I feel like the physical part of our relationship is just as important as the emotional part. And you paying attention to some woman online and buying her stuff, especially when she looks like me, is just it's like borderline cheating and kind of creepy. I don't think I could stay in this relationship if I see any charges like that again.
Why aren't you guys intimate? Is it just you're not home at the same times? I mean, just both tired? What is it?
We're both like extremely busy and we work late hours. We have separate offices. We do our own thing in those offices. By the time we go to bed, I guess like we just want to like unwind and I don't know, we just watch TV and we get tired and we go to sleep. Like it's not that I don't want to.
Well, it sounds
at least that's my side of it.
Well, maybe you guys should have like little nooners, kind of like quickies during the day.
Something to spice it up.
Yeah, something to spice it up.
That sounds good to me. I'm totally into that. And honestly, babe, I didn't think you were still into me like that. I kind of thought the fire had died down and that it just, I didn't know how to make it grow again.
I'm still interested in you physically. I mean, I don't think we would have been together for this long if we were not into each other physically. And like I know you still love me, and obviously you're looking for cam girls that look like me, so I can't be like super offended, I guess. I just look what's in front of you. I'm here and I love you and I want to have a physical relationship with you. And like, I mean, and if it gets me like roses and lingerie, I'll film some stuff for you if you want. Like, like.
Okay.
Natasha is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater. She's been married to her husband, David, for 6 years, but now she thinks something might be going on. So we'll see if we can help her out. Natasha, sorry you're going through this, but what's up? Why do you think your husband, David, is cheating?
Okay, so, I'm at the end of my rope with this. I cannot catch him. He won't give me a straight answer. So my husband is a college professor, and he's, gotten a job and been there 5 years. He hasn't had any problem, but as of lately, I've been catching like a vibe and an intuition that, there's someone else around. Like he comes home from work late. He comes home smiling. A couple of times he didn't smell too good. And I found a laptop open one time, and I did find a suspicious chat back and forth with a student. I won't mention any names, and it didn't look too professional. And, I jumped on him for it immediately, without any solid proof. It wasn't professional, but it wasn't all crazy over the top either. And I'm so very close to, I was so very close to getting rid of him completely, AKA divorce. And I don't know why I didn't do it yet, but, something's telling me to hold on and try to get some outside source or help to find out, what is he doing? It's just mysterious to me. I'm 98% sure my intuition feels like he's cheating.
I'm so sorry.
I want proof.
Because divorce is a big decision. You got to decide if that's something that you can work through or not. And if he really is cheating on you, then that would probably warrant a bigger discussion in that direction. So when you ask him about it, you said you did jump on him. How did he react to that?
He doesn't give me a straight answer. He beats around the bush. He deflects. Of course, he denies any accusation I have about a student. So I never get a straight answer from him.
Has he ever had, any questionable interactions with students before in the past?
No, not that I know of. This is the first that I know of because I did see the message on his laptop.
Right. Do you know that student? Have you ever seen that student?
I never seen this student before. I do not know the student. I don't get involved in his work, so I don't know.
This might be the time. You got to show up to lecture real quick and be like, excuse me, who is? Because then just based off of that interaction alone, you're going to get a pretty good idea what type of relationship they've got going on. That might be a little bit crazy. So if you're trying to be mellow, this is probably the better route.
Anything else going on? I mean, that's obviously a lot, but anything else going on?
This basically it. He just acts funny. Besides that, his pattern has changed. When you're married to somebody, it's a certain pattern. When that pattern changes, it's like your intuition kicks in.
Yeah, and you guys have been married for 6 years, so that's a long time, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does your gut say he's really cheating on you, or does your gut say that he's really dancing in that direction? Maybe it hasn't... maybe he's really enjoying the attention that a student is giving him or really enjoying the flirtation. I'm just curious, how far it's gone.
I feel like I'm 98% sure that he's cheating right at this point.
For real, for real.
Okay.
Yeah, between the message and my intuition is at 98%. He has 2% to prove me wrong.
Okay. Well, you told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song and then come back and call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers from our floral department. We'll see if he sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
All right, we'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you're just joining us for To Catch a Cheater, Natasha is on the phone, and she thinks that her husband of 6 years, David, might be messing around. So we're about to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store, that he's a rewards card member, and say that he's this month's lucky winner of free flowers delivered from our floral department to anybody that he wants. We'll see if he sends those to his wife, Natasha, or to somebody else. But before we do that, Natasha, why don't you catch us up on your situation real quick?
Yeah, so I've been married to him for 6 years. He's a professor at a school, at a college. His patterns changed up in recent dates, and I did see a chat on his laptop with him and a student that wasn't professional and it wasn't over the top, but it was just suspect. So I 98% point think cheating.
Do you? What's her name, by the way?
I don't know the student's name.
Okay, cool. Well, I was just going to see if you did in case he says that name right away.
Oh.
But, okay, are you ready for us to call him?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Jordan calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named David.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, David, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling to say congratulations. You're this month's big winner.
What have I won?
The flowers.
Flowers?
Yes, maybe you're not aware. Every single month we choose one rewards card member to say thank you very much for your loyalty and shopping with us. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and cards to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free. It's actually a $316 value. So thank you very much for your business and congratulations.
Really? Oh, that's great. That's great. Very cool. Okay.
So I can take the information down in a matter of minutes over the phone. If you know who you'd like to send them to now, no problem. I'm prepared to do that, or I can set up a time to call you back.
I could just give it to you now. That's fine.
Great. First thing I would need from you would just be the name, first and last, of the person you want to send the flowers to.
Let's send it to Tiffany.
Okay, got that down. And is there anything you want to say in a card? Because I can do that.
Yeah. How about for that extra credit yesterday? And can you put extra credit in quotations?
I certainly can. Alrighty. Well, I will now let you know that this is not the grocery store at all.
What?
My name is Jubal. This is a radio show called The Jubal Show.
Yeah, Nina, here too.
Victoria, extra credit.
Your wife, Natasha, is on the phone.
Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Here I am. Yes, mother. I got you, mother.
Whoa! What are you talking about? You got me. What are you talking?
See,
What's going on here?
I'm playing the name. I knew the name, but I want the spirit of slut Tiffany. So I didn't want to say her name, but I knew it. Tiffany, really?
Wait, I was. Hold on. This was a joke. I knew it was a joke.
Okay.
I was just messing around.
No, you didn't know nothing. You didn't know nothing.
Yes, I didn't know anything.
You're caught.
All right?
You're caught. I will email the dean after school, tell him that you're talking to students. I knew it.
Whoa.
I knew it. I said I was 98% sure. I didn't want to say Tiffany's name until she was proven a. Now we will say Tiffany, you messing with a married man. You're done.
Just hang on a second. And who else is on the line here? Why are you guys with my life over here? Hold on a second.
Your wife asked us to.
I'm your life.
They did it. You guys like messing with people's lives and causing problems like this? Look at the headache you've just given me right now.
Did we? You did it.
You've been married for 6 years.
Complete misunderstanding. Complete misunderstanding. Hold on. I'm talking to my wife right now.
Always thinking with your lower half. That's what gets you men in trouble. I saw your email. I took a screenshot of it. I didn't want to blow it all the way up until I found out that you were truly cheating. I sent it to the
email?
dean.
What are you talking about? There was no email.
The chat on your laptop with Tiffany.
That was just part of our communication as a teacher-student. There was nothing wrong with that.
I have never had a teacher send me flowers.
Her, not me. Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, it was just a token of appreciation because she's been helping me out. There's nothing going on.
I will see you with lawyers. My lawyer will talk to you.
Are you serious?
Talk to you.
Are you serious? You're totally misconstruing everything.
I want you to get out of the house.
All right, hold on. Think about this for a second. You're really going to go through this? You think that this is going to hold up in court?
Anymore. You're
prank
dead
phone
to me.
call?
You're dead. You're dead. You're gone. Your job is gone. I'm going to ruin you. I'm going to make sure you have nothing.
You've already ruined me. You've already ruined me. You've ruined my entire life.
Finish with you.
You've ruined my entire life.
Wow, you guys.
You know what? Good riddance to you. Goodbye.
Yes,
you know what? I'm happy this happened. I'm happy this happened.
Doing me a
because
favor.
you know what? You've been an absolute pain in the ass for the last 6 months. 6 years of our life. Totally ruined everything. You don't care about anything. You don't take care of yourself. You've gotten fat and lazy, and you're no longer interested in anything.
I'm not.
All right. Well, we can get your lawyers now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you guys too. Really.
Natasha, he's gone. I hung up on him.
I'm so sorry. Also, I feel like you're going to be fine.
Well, I hope that he has fun with her bed, her little twin-size bed in the dormitory. I hope you can fit. Without your feet hanging off the side.
I'm sorry this happened, and good luck with everything, okay?
Seriously.
Okay, thank you.
It's time
to catch a cheater.
Only on the Jubal Show.
Victor is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years named Sophie might be cheating. So in a little while, we're going to see if we can help him out. But first, Victor, sorry you're going through it, man, but what's going on? Why do you think that Sophie's cheating?
Hey, man, thanks for having me. I'm a little suspicious. We've been together for 2 years, and, it's been kind of a casual relationship, but, I think that I've been kind of like toying with this idea. I kind of would like to, move in with her maybe, but I feel like it's kind of been long enough. 2 years is a good time, and I love her. I love her so much. I've had very few serious girlfriends, but nothing like her. She's really special to me, and she kind of hinted at it too. She kind of seems a little more like she might be interested as well. But I feel like we kind of have been stuck in this honeymoon phase, if you will, of our relationship. I don't know. Look, I visit her at work a lot. She works at a Starbucks near us right now, and she's usually on her headset. So, I'll go through the drive-in and wish her to have a good day, and talk to her for a second. And
that's cute.
She loves that. And I try and be, cute and affectionate like that. But there's a reason I emailed you guys, and that is that I'm a little worried that she might be unfaithful, if you will. I'll drop by her work, like I said, and just tell her I love her, and maybe I'll get a coffee, of course. And sometimes I'll go in, but very often I'll just go through the drive-thru, and she'll pop her head out and talk for a second. But these last few weeks, she works mornings, but suddenly she's now working nights. Not a big deal, no big deal, but I don't know. I feel like she's staying out later and later after work, and her boss, she says, is kind of a and he seems kind of like a steal your girl kind of guy. He seems like the guy that would trying to make a move on a girl when that's a coworker with that when her partner's not there, Right. I kind of get a vibe from him. He kind of becomes almost territorial when two guys are around a woman that they both kind of like, even if one guy's actually with that woman. And look, I'm also I'm a calm guy. I'm a polite guy. Generally speaking, I think of myself as a really easygoing guy, and I don't mean to cause trouble, but I have a bad feeling about this guy and a bad kind of aura, So one time I was visiting her, and she was talking to somebody on the phone, and she said, "I'm looking forward to tonight." I'm like,
What are you talking about? I think this could just be out of context, but, when I pulled around, she was kind of looking flushed and felt like she kind of had this look on her face like I had like caught her in the act of something, and she tried passing it off. But, I thought I was just going to shrug it off, but it's very hard to let go of that. Like, what is the context of that,
Yeah.
And her manager walked by and had this kind of like smirk on his face. He always has a kind of smirk on his face whenever I'm there. And look, I could just be reading into all this. This could be so, like possessive of me and just like crazy, like paranoid. But I kind of just need you guys to like walk me off the ledge a little bit,
I don't think you sound possessive. I think that you sound concerned because there's a dude creeping around your girl. So did you ask her about him?
Yeah, and she's, of course she said no, so there's nothing about him, she says she thinks he's kind of but she's like nice to him in that way where it's like, you gotta be nice to your boss or whatever.
Is he attractive?
So, he's like an average looking kind of guy. I mean, yeah, he's nothing special, but I was just like, I can't take this feeling of like there's something beyond what I'm seeing,
Okay.
Can you maybe say you're calling from Starbucks corporate with like a gift offer from sales goals or whatever as like a reward for like her doing her job well? Like you can give her like 2 Starbucks Stanley cups engraved like that, like because for her that's like cool because she works there obviously. But one can be like you can be like one for her and one for like a person of her choosing. See who she sends it to maybe.
Sure. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. Cool. We'll play a song, come back, and then give her a call. You ready?
Yeah, I'm honestly nervous, to be honest with you guys.
All right.
I really want to see that's true.
Okay.
Of course.
We'll get your To Catch a Cheater next. Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, if you're just joining us, Victor is on the phone, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years named Sophie might be messing around, so we're about to see if she is. But first, Victor, why don't you refresh our memory about your situation?
I feel like there's something weird going on between her and her boss at Starbucks where she works, and I am just kind of paranoid. I feel like there's always a weird vibe about them. He always has like a weird energy and aura about him, and I've caught her like talking to someone, being like, "Can't wait to just be alone with you, you and me, etc." And she says like, of course, there's nothing to it, and she thinks that her boss is like but like I don't know. I'm a little nervous, and I would just love if you guys can like call her and see what she says. I also thought it would be pretty believable and good if you can call her and say you're from Starbucks corporate and offer her like a reward for being a really productive employee and offer her like 2 Starbucks Stanley cups, one for her and one for a person of her choosing. And I just want to see who she gives the other one to.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, you ready?
I guess.
Cool. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbel calling from Starbucks corporate offices. I was looking for our employee, Sophie.
Oh, yeah, this is me.
Hi, Sophie. How you doing? You're not getting fired. Don't worry about it.
Oh, my God. Okay. Hi, I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Do you have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. What's going on?
Well, I don't know if your manager has told you, but we're doing a little incentive program where all the managers of the stores are reporting their best employees. Each employee that is selected from each store actually wins something. And guess what, Sophie? Why I'm on the phone with you.
Oh, my God. That's so awesome.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Thank you for doing such great work for us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Listen, it's really simple. We have some custom Stanley cups. You know, those things are all the rage right now. And we're going to have some things engraved on them, one for you. And then also, if you have someone that you would like to give another one to, we would like to engrave something nice on it for them, too. Because, listen, we know you work hard. And sometimes we have loved ones in our lives who don't get to see us as much because we're always working. And so we want to also give them a special gift as well.
Oh, actually, oh, my God, I know exactly who to give it to.
Okay, great.
Engrave Julian on it.
Julian?
Yes, please.
Do you want a message or anything on? Like we can put a little message there on the card on the cup from you.
Okay. To our new tradition, no one gets me like you do.
Okay, that's fun. Yeah, to our new tradition. Okay, good. Yeah. I got that. And you can expect these at the store, probably never. Because this is actually a radio show. My name is Jubal.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, and I'm Victoria.
And the show is called The Jubal Show. And this is actually a segment we do called To Catch a Cheater, where if your significant other thinks you might be messing around, we see whose name they give us for flowers or Starbucks cups and things like that. And your boyfriend, Victor, is actually on the phone listening and wants to talk to you.
Hi, honey. Hi. So, listen, I just need to ask you, who is Julian?
Julian is my manager at work.
Oh.
Why are you calling about this?
Okay, yeah. So you're cheating on me with your manager, with Julian.
Are you joking right now? You literally know that I just got a promotion, so I just wanted to give him a thank you for helping me. I wouldn't have gotten the promotion if it wasn't for him.
That's great. That's totally that's awesome, of course. But when did you find out about this promotion? You didn't tell me that.
Well, yeah, because I didn't think I had to. You know how hard I work, and you know how much I love this job. And obviously, you know that's literally why I had to switch my schedule. If I work at night, I can become shift leader. So I had to switch my schedule, and he's the one that's been helping me and giving me tips. I don't know. I don't even understand. Well, why are you doing this?
Well, one, it's a little weird that you wouldn't tell me about this. And number two, what is this new tradition you're talking about?
I don't think it really matters because it's something to do with work. And obviously, I don't know. We don't really talk about things like that anymore. We just kind of go day by day. I don't know what to tell you. I tell you almost everything. You know, I was getting a promotion. It's not really a big deal at all. And also, why would I even tell you? You have to call a radio station to get something out of me instead of just coming to me directly. I don't understand. This is why I probably didn't tell you. We can't even communicate properly. So what are you doing? Why would you think I'm cheating or anything? It's literally a thank you gift.
Because I overheard you on the drive-thru talking about late nights and, talking about, how it's just you and me, late nights, whatever, and how I can't stand Julian either.
Okay, but don't you think it's a little weird that you're just listening to my conversations in the drive-thru? That's a little weird right now, and that's really uncomfortable for me. You're taking things so out of context.
Well, I appreciate this is probably shocking for you to hear. You also have to understand, honey, that your man is coming to you saying that he's worried, he loves you, he doesn't feel comfortable in this situation, and you're just jumping down his throat and being super defensive. Do you want to try to make him feel like you're really not cheating? Because I'm not really clear here. Are you, Victor?
I mean, no, it's not clear for me at all, and I have been nothing but supportive of her. Nothing. And what you're trying to accomplish.
Okay, you're absolutely right. You are. You really do. You try. You do whatever. You give me my space, and you try not to smother me. But I don't think it's easy to talk to you or tell you anything. Actually, even the way you're approaching me about this is what's getting me upset. And look, you're trying to supporting me by outing me and calling a radio station instead of talking to me. That's not supportive at all. You don't even know me. I mean, look at everything you're doing right now. I know for a fact Julian probably wouldn't do any of this. He would just talk to me because he actually understands me.
That sounds suspect, Sophie.
Yikes. Yeah.
What is that supposed to even mean? He understands you. He gets you in a way that I don't. So what, have you guys had a lot of private one-on-one time or something?
You know what? I'm actually pretty tired of this. You know what? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm Julian. Is that what you wanted to hear?
Whoa.
I know you do everything. I'm sorry, but you say you do everything. You give me space, but honestly, I am so tired of this, and I'm done with you. I'm done with this. This was the last straw. I'm done.
She hung up, Victor.
Oh, great. That's great. That makes sense, I guess. Yeah, she hangs up with me all the time, I guess. That's it.
Wow, man.
Oh, Victor, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man.
I expected it to go. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? That's what happens when you're an idiot for 2 years, I guess.
You're not an idiot.
You're not.
No, it's not your fault. And you'll find someone who won't be like that to you and won't cheat on you. And also, hopefully, at least if you can take anything from it, it's don't feel bad about the feelings that you were having because they were correct.
Yeah, and don't be afraid to bring that up and have those conversations because your person is going to hear you and not make you feel like that.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm sorry to have this be what fills up your airtime. I'm sorry about that, but I think I have to go. And and I just want to be alone. Thanks.
Yeah, okay. Understandable, man.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
The Jubal Show's To Catch a Cheater.
Elena is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and she thinks that her boyfriend of just a few months now named Marcus might be messing around. So in a second, we'll call him and see if we can catch him if he is. But first, Elena, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but what's going on? Why do you think Marcus is cheating?
Well, we've been having issues, like, a little bit for now, but, like, I just thought we can, like, push through. Like, it wasn't going to be a big deal. But I found, like, a receipt for dinner for two at a fancy restaurant that I've never been to. And when I questioned Marcus, he said it was just with a client, but he never mentioned that before. So, I don't know. He just recently started leaving to take, like, phone calls outside of the room, and he goes MIA for hours because he's out shooting photos. But that's something that we both love to do, so it just sounds like something's off.
So he shoots photos as what, like a hobby, or is that part of his job?
Yeah, like, well, we met on a group trip to Mexico, and that's how we clicked because we both share a love for photography. But it's more like a hobby and things like that. I'm the one that's, like, more, like, serious about those things. I'm a perfectionist, and that's, like, a really big deal for me. But the fact that he's not involving me in that, and then he's being sketchy about leaving, and he's like, oh, yeah, I'm out here taking pictures, and it's like, he's not sharing stuff with me. There's something going on.
Does he show you the pictures that he's taking, or they're just, like, there's not even any proof of pictures?
No, he's just being, like, really secretive. He started leaving and just, like, he doesn't really want to talk about any of that, and then he just changes the subject.
That's always such a giveaway. Can people just not understand that by now? You can't avoid a conversation with somebody who's not feeling
he
safe.
He just makes it sound like it's not a big deal. Like, I said it was a client. Yeah, like, it's not a big deal, like, that you found this receipt to this fancy restaurant that you've never gone to. Oh, I'm out shooting photos. Not specific, like, about where he is or what kind of pictures he's doing. He just doesn't want me involved in that. Yeah, so there's something that's just weird.
Yeah, so you're feeling like you just get pushed off for everything.
Yes. Which is part of the issues, because it's like every time we hang out, it's a nice time. We've been dating for like 6 months, and regardless of issues, like, I would want him to be upfront with me about what is going on. Cheating is cheating, and it's not something, like, that he should be doing. If that's the case, he should just, like, we shouldn't be together, but he has to have the to tell me that, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
Dang. What is the time limit, Jubal, that people can't hide themselves anymore? Because, I mean, 6 months it feels like a long time to know whether you're going to...
About 3 months.
Just 3 months.
Yeah, it's about 3 months that it's hard. Most of the time, people cannot hide themselves, and their mask starts to come off after about 3 months.
So this has been going on.
Yeah.
It's been longer than that.
Oh, they say that you never get to know someone fully. You keep knowing them your whole life.
Well, we'll try to figure it out for you. You already told us what grocery store he's a rewards card member at, so we'll play a song, come back, and then call him and pretend to be from the grocery store and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us and his flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those flowers to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay.
Right in the middle of To Catch a Cheater, and if you're just joining us, Elena is on the phone, and she thinks that her boyfriend of about 6 months named Marcus might be messing around. So in a second, we're going to call him and pretend to be from the grocery store that he's a rewards card member at, and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets free flowers from our floral department, and we'll see if he sends those to Elena or to somebody else. But before we do that, Elena, why don't you break down your situation again real quick? Why do you think Marcus is cheating?
Okay, Marcus has been secretive with his phone, especially over the weekends when we usually get to see each other. He just walks out of the room, takes calls, goes MIA for hours. He's claiming that he's going on a shoot, like he's taking pictures, doesn't tell me what it's for, what it's about, which is a hobby and something that we share, a love, like that's part of our love language, photography. So besides that, I found a receipt for dinner for two at a fancy restaurant that I've never been to. And then he just says that it was a client, and he never mentioned that before. So there's just a lot of things that are off over the past few times, and it's
getting to me. I need to know what's going on here.
All right. Are you ready for us to call?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, this is Corbett calling from. I was looking for our rewards card member named Marcus.
That's me.
Hi, Marcus, please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congratulations. You're this month's winner. Thank you so much for shopping with us. I'm not sure if you can hear us clapping, but we're all clapping for you.
I didn't really enter anything, but what did I win?
Every single month, we choose one rewards card member to say thank you very much for being such a loyal customer with a free gift. And this month, it's flowers delivered from our floral department, 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolate, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want within the 50 United States, absolutely free. It's a $316 value, and congratulations, it's yours.
Damn, 3 dozen? Okay.
And it's very simple. I can take down the information in just a few minutes over the phone, if that's easier for you.
What do you need?
I would just need the first and last name of the person, anything you want to put on a card, and the address. That's pretty much it.
Okay. I guess so. You can put Paige.
Paige.
Paige. Yeah.
Paige. Okay. And a last name on that. Okay. And is there anything you'd like to put on a card to Paige?
Can't wait for the weekend. I've been having fun getting to know you. ...
Weekend, been having fun. Oh, that's nice. Okay, great. Thank you so much for that. And then the last thing would be to let you know that this is not a grocery store. It's actually a radio show. It's called The Jubal Show.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal. How are you?
Not good.
Okay, so it was a prank, or I'm confused.
Marcus, who the hell is Paige?
That's your girlfriend.
My girl, is that Elena?
Who the hell is Paige?
We do a segment called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to. And your girlfriend emailed us, and I think she has a very good question. Who's Paige?
Yeah.
I was suspicious about you doing stuff, and I wasn't sure. So I had to see if this was real. Like, who is Paige? Who the hell is Paige?
Okay, I gotta ask Ann, what is going on right now, Elena? Why are we on a pod show or whatever we're on? What is this? Who are all these freaking people?
No. We have to know who's Paige and why you're sending her flowers.
Look, she's somebody that I've been seeing. Not like seriously or anything, but you know.
Wait, what?
Are you kidding me? You've been cheating on me?
I mean, I don't even know what we have anymore, really. I don't know what to call what we've got going on between you and me. We've only been dating like 6 months, and I don't know. Honestly, I kind of like tripped into this relationship thing with you, and I honestly never meant for it to be serious. I don't know.
What do you mean? What the do you not know? You don't know what we are? We're in a relationship.
Elena, every time that I try to say, you know, we should go our separate ways, or I've even said we should see other people, and we don't talk for a couple days, and then you just start calling me back and talking to me like nothing happened, like everything's cool, and I don't know, like I like spending time with you, and we've had good times, but also you're kind of a lot. You're too much. You just do too much sometimes. It's a lot.
Wow.
And I've tried to tell you, like, I don't think I want to date you, but then you just act like everything's fine. It's like, you know, shit's confusing.
So instead of just flat out saying, hey, we're done, we're over, you just strung me along while you did whatever you wanted?
I mean, I wouldn't put it like that, but I don't know, man. You're allowed to feel however you're feeling or whatever. I'm not going to invalidate your feelings, but I think we're just seeing this situationship in a different way.
Did you just call this a situationship? You told me you loved me a few months ago. We've been there, and I keep going back and giving you space so that we can, like, talk or just keep going. But you never stopped anything. You never told me that. You never said you were seeing somebody else because you just couldn't handle whatever we were, right?
I've tried to tell you in different ways, and you're just, like, not getting it seems like.
You keep talking to her, though, after you allegedly break up with her. and now you're blaming her for not understanding that you guys broke up. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Last time I was at her apartment, that reminds me, did I leave my Red Sox jersey at your place?
Wow.
You, Marcus.
Marcus, if you broke up with somebody, you shouldn't have been at her place. You shouldn't have been answering that phone call. And as hard as it is for her to hear it, like, it doesn't sound like anything was clear.
I'm going to just give her time to figure out whatever, but can you just get back to me about the jersey, please?
Oh, my.
What?
Just text me.
No, just off. I'm just going to burn it. Don't ever talk to me again.
That's crazy girl, man. Like, that's an expensive jersey, so unless you want to pay for it, you're not going to do that.
No, actually, I'll sell it. You're right. That is crazy girl.
And that's
Go with Paige.
man.
Maybe she could get you a new jersey.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm dodging a bullet with this.
Seriously? You know what some bum dude is? Pretending like you broke up with somebody and then still calling her and going to her house and leaving jerseys there. That's some bum dude. I'm getting mad for you, Elena. I'm sorry.
I'm just over this. I'll sell the jersey. I don't want to see you. I don't give a about the flowers or Paige or your stupid I don't care anymore. The fact that you didn't have the to communicate with me, that you didn't want to be with me, you just dragged me along in this whole thing, says enough about me doing anything else. I don't want anything to do with you. I don't have time for this anymore, Marcus.
You don't.
Whatever. Paige is way hotter than your anyway.
I'm going to hang up on Marcus. Yeah.
Jeez.
Hey, Elena, I'm sorry. I hung up on Marcus.
I'm so sorry.
Sucks.
That is some twisted mind games right there. That does suck. It doesn't sound like it was clear.
No, he's a piece of Thank you, guys. You guys saved me time. It could have been another 6 months like this, and I wouldn't have known anything. So everything happens for a reason, right?
That's what they say.
Yeah, and I'll probably sell the jersey because it's probably worth something.
Okay. Good for you.
Mike is on the phone today for To Catch a Cheater, and he thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years, Christina, might be messing around, so we'll see if we can help him out in a second. When we call her and try to find out if she is cheating, Mike, sorry you have to come on the show this way, but why do you think Christina might be cheating?
Hey guys, thank you. I'm kind of a mess over this. I really appreciate any kind of help you give me. So me and Chris, we've been together about 2 years, and we've lived together for about a year. And it's great most of the time. You know, we fight like any other couple, but to be honest, I give in usually because my parents fought like crazy, and that ended in a really bad divorce when I was younger. So I don't want to deal with anything like that. And she's a great woman, and she's always wanted to go to the Bahamas. Okay, so I work hard. I've got a good job, but I wanted to make some extra money. And I have one part-time job. And then a friend told me about how he DoorDashed and how it's good money and it's not too difficult. So I started doing that. And it's true. It's been great. Like it's kind of fun, to be honest with you. And so the other night, like last week, I got a job where I had to bring a pizza to a hotel. And when I made the delivery, you know, they let you go right upstairs. They're used to us by now. And I knocked on the door, and a guy opens the door, and he takes the pizza. And I hear a woman's voice on the inside go, "Oh, great. I'm hungry and horny. Perfect timing." And I swear it was Christina. I swear it was her voice. And I almost turned around and went back in and knocked on the door. But what if I'm wrong, right? What if it's not her? I look like an idiot. And who knows how that could blow up.
Where did she tell you she was that night?
You know, she works nights a lot. You know, she's in public relations, and they have events and convention centers, even hotels sometimes, you know, the conference room, stuff like that. So it's not odd for her to not be around at night. And I don't know what to think.
Well, before that moment, did you have any idea in your head or feeling that something was going on?
No, not really. No, it's really been great. That's why I want to get her this trip to the Bahamas so badly, because I'm in love. Like I'm totally in love, and I don't want to accuse her of anything, right? But I'm at the point to talking with my boys about it, and it's like I gotta know. I gotta know. I can't just keep going on like this.
Did you ask her about anything else? Like, is she spending more time with friends? Like, is she being weird towards you intimately? Like,
this was weird because that night I brought food home with me, and she actually said, "No, I'm good. I had pizza at work."
Oh. Okay.
Literally like a 1-2 punch, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of sick to my stomach driving home, and I just moved here. So, it's like kind of felt like a fresh start, kind of, after having been through another breakup not too long ago, really, a few years back. And I figured this was going to be great. And then this, out of nowhere, it feels like to me, really, really thought things were going well.
We'll see if we can help you out. You already told us what grocery store she's a rewards card member at, so we'll call, pretend to be from the grocery store, and say that every single month, one of our rewards card members gets a free gift from us, and it's flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those to you or to somebody else, okay?
Okay, that's a good way to do it.
All right. We'll play a song, come back, and get your To Catch a Cheater next. If you just joined us for today's To Catch a Cheater, Mike is on the phone, and Mike thinks that his girlfriend of 2 years named Christina might be cheating, so we're about to call her and pretend to be from the grocery store that she's a rewards card member at and say that every single month we choose one lucky rewards member who gets a free gift from us, and it's flowers delivered from our floral department, and we'll see if she sends those to her boyfriend, Mike, or to somebody else. But first, Mike, why don't you break down your situation for us again real quick?
I was delivering a pizza one night, doing part-time job for DoorDash to try to save money to bring my beloved girlfriend on her dream trip to the Bahamas, and I could swear I heard her voice in the hotel room after a guy answered the door saying, "Oh, great, I'm hungry and horny." Perfect timing.
Who says that? I mean, a lot of people, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. All right. Mike, are you ready for us to call her?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, this is Corbel calling from. I was looking for a rewards card member named Christina.
This is she?
Hi, Christina. How are you? Please don't hang up. This is not a marketing phone call. I'm actually calling with a big congrats, and thank you very much for being such a loyal customer. You're this month's big winner.
Okay.
Every single month, we choose one rewards member who gets a free gift from us. Just our way of saying thank you. You've just won 36 long stem red roses, a box of candy or chocolates, and a card to be delivered to anybody that you want. Absolutely free. It's a $316 value.
Okay.
All I would need from you is, ready to go, the first and last name of the person you want to send them to, anything that you might want to put on the card, and the address, and then we'll be good to go.
Okay. Let's send them to Danny.
Got it. Okay. And do you want to put anything on a card to Danny?
Oh, okay. So I can leave a card message.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Why don't we say, sorry about the extra room charges. We got messy. What can I say?
Okay. I won't ask any questions, but that's funny.
Yeah, no questions.
I knew it. I knew it. Christina, I literally cannot believe this.
Christina, this is the Jubal Show. It's a radio show.
Yeah, hi, I'm Nina.
Hi, I'm Victoria.
And my name's Jubal, and that's your boyfriend, Mike.
Wait.
Go ahead, Christina. Go ahead. What? What are you going to say? You got a little messy?
Wait. Yeah, I mean.
We do a segment on the show, Christina, called To Catch a Cheater, where if you think your significant other might be messing around, you see who they send flowers to, so.
Okay, well, what, you think I'm cheating on you?
Girl, you just
You're a big girl. You're a big girl. Go ahead. Talk. Go ahead. Explain what you just said. You got a little messy in a hotel room with another guy?
It was about an event. I don't even know. What are you doing right now? I don't, this is a part of my job. I work in PR. We work really late. This is literally, I told you that we had an event last month.
Oh,
and that's Danny. I work with Danny.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, okay. There was no event at the hotel, Christina. I checked. It was dead. And not only that, the front desk guy said it was a slow night.
Okay, well, what are you talking about? What hotel are you even talking about?
What am I talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? I don't understand what the hell you're saying right now.
Oh, you know what I'm saying. And then Canadian bacon and pineapple on a pizza? Who else orders that? And why was there only one pie? If it's for an event, if it's for your co-workers, as you like to say. Co-workers, my ass.
Okay.
You got nothing to say, right? You got nothing to say.
I think that we can talk about this not on the radio. Like, this is crazy.
Okay, great. So we'll talk about it later if you'd like. But why not right now? What are you afraid of?
I'm not afraid of anything. This is insane behavior. Like the fact that you literally called a radio station to try and frame me for cheating on you. Like this is crazy.
I didn't know what else to do. I didn't know what else to do, Christina.
But did you, Christina? Did you cheat on him?
I didn't cheat on you.
Oh my God!
What did you do? What did you do?
That did not sound confident at all.
No.
What does cheating even mean? You know, like, where is the line?
Okay, so there was a line potentially crossed, is what you're saying?
There was maybe a boundary crossed, but it's not like it was a big deal. Like, it really wasn't anything. And honestly...
Oh, really? It wasn't a big... I should have listened to my brother. I swear, I should have listened to my brother.
I'm hungry and horny.
You're amazing. You're amazing. Because when he met you, he didn't like you.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? Okay, I'm sorry. I cheated on you once.
Because I'm a idiot. That's why.
Listen, I'm sorry. We can talk about it. It happened one time. And, like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, You're
like Meryl Streep. You're amazing. You're really amazing. You play like this wholesome girl.
Let's stop with the insults, okay? You want a monologue?
No, stop with the insults. Are you kidding me? Guys, I think I'm being pretty nice right now. This is why I wanted to do it in front of people. Because I knew if it was in front of your friends or if we were by ourselves, you're just going to deny it and you're going to turn it into something else like you're trying to do right now.
I'm just saying that this is insane behavior.
Well, you just said that you cheated, but it's not a big deal. That feels kind of insane to me.
Listen, sweetheart, you haven't seen insane behavior. I'm telling you right now.
Listen, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Look, you can be sorry in your own apartment. When you get home, pack your bags and be out. Be gone. I'm going to stay by my brothers for a couple of nights, and when I come back, I don't want you there, okay? The lease is in my name. You understand?
Oh, wow. You're just kicking me out? Kicking me to the curb?
Yes,
wow.
I'm kicking you out.
Cool.
But I'm giving you time. I'm giving you time. You can take a couple of days. You have my number. You just text me and tell me when you're done.
I had no idea that you were so judgmental. I cheat one time, and this is what you're doing?
Guys, is it me?
No.
Is it me?
No, definitely not.
Girl.
Christina, let me just tell you, I got thousands of dollars saved up to take you to the Bahamas, and I can't wait to find someone else to bring to the Bahamas instead of you.
Wow. Really? The Bahamas? You know how much I wanted to go to the Bahamas.
Oh, well, I do. That's why this will be so much fun.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, well, maybe you should have thought of that before you had a pizza with everything on top. With your boy, Danny.
Yikes.
And you know what?
Right.
Your friend Alyssa's kind of cute. Maybe she'll want to come to the Bahamas with me.
Okay, well, now we don't have to be that petty.
You're disgusting.